So do this one more time, see what happens. So I'm gonna do this every week. When I get off the live with Ash, I'm gonna do a separate live because I want it to be shorter. That way I can download it to my phone and post it on YouTube and post it on TikTok. So I'll be putting shorts and stuff on like my YouTube and my TikTok. So get at me, Selena Joy, TikTok and YouTube. So not just here on Instagram. You'll see more content. There's other videos there. Like there's not just these. But I'm gonna just jump right into it. Non-negotiables while dating. I'm gonna look at it from a perspective of a woman, and I'm gonna look at it from the perspective of a man. Cause this is just gonna be a summary or a cap of the conversation I just had with Ash. Cause I went live with her for like an hour and we talked about this. So every time I do a live with her, I'm gonna get off and then I'm gonna cap what we talked about into a shorter video and just kind of summarize a little bit of what we talked about. And this was the topic: non-negotiables in dating between men and women. So the idea to me, like if I'm a commitment, marriage-minded woman, and I know that that's what I'm looking for, I know that's what I want, and I'm looking for a very specific kind of person. As a woman, it is our job to stand on our non-negotiables, period. No ifs, ands, buts, or exceptions. So the idea is to look for these 5 things, right? To me, in my experience and the outcomes I've gotten and what makes sense to me logically, this is what I find to be most important. This is just my advice personally. So the number one thing that I would tell people to look for is like, you want a real person, like a motherfucker, just a real ass motherfucker. Like that don't mean they're gonna be perfect. Nobody is perfect. But if a motherfucker is real and they're able to be honest with you and be unapologetically themselves, take it or leave it, that's a good sign. That's more than likely that real ass motherfucker, that's somebody you can trust. That's someone you can bring into your life and share your heart with, and you can actually see that there's a future there because they're real. That's number one. You can't fake that shit. The energy that comes with that, the outcomes of the environments that come with that, you cannot fake it. I don't care what nobody says. Motherfucker could try to be as narcissistic and manipulative as they want. If you're not a real motherfucker, you can tell the difference. Because real recognize real. So that's number one. Looking for somebody who's real, who are themselves unapologetically. That's period. Number 2 is, for me, is spirituality. And not just spirituality, but like, what is your gate? Are you a man of God? Do you follow God? Like, genuinely in your soul. Are you connected with yourself? Are you connected with Source? Are you connected with God, or Yahweh, or Hosha, or Yah, whatever you want to call it? Then number 3 will be like, where is your mindset? Like, where do you, like, your thought process? Are you a problem solver? Are you a leader? Like, how do you think mentally? What is going on in this space up here? And then your heart, like, how is your heart space? Is your heart open? Are you a loving person? Are you a kind person? Are you an honest person? Because these are the types of things that comes from your heart. Then I will also say you got to think about a person's energy, right? So if you're a woman and you're looking for a husband, honestly, you're going to be looking for a man that has masculine energy. Provide, protect, provision. These are the things that you get from allowing yourself to be led by a man, right? And the last thing I would say is like, okay, looking for a person that loves themselves, cares for themselves, and the people around them. So like, you know, they go to the gym, work out, eat well, take care of themselves, take care of the people around them, show love to the people around them. You know, y'all go out to a restaurant, they treat the waitress well with respect. Mommy's doing something. Okay, I'll be in there in a minute, okay? I'm almost done. So that's the type of stuff you want to look for, to me, in a man, because a man with that type of character and those type of intentions, and actually, you know, a person that has openly told you that they're looking for commitment, they want a wife, they want children, they want these things actively. You just vibe with them, you have these conversations, you get these understandings. That's the shit you're supposed to stand on. Until a motherfucker shows you those characteristics consistently over time and commits to you, then you shouldn't be sharing your time, energy, resources, or not fucking with that person because they don't have good intentions for you. And then for men, it'd be different because y'all are the other side of the coin. So if I was a man, or even like having a conversation with my brother, like, this is what I would tell him. Like, look for a woman that has feminine energy. Look for a woman who has positive patterns within her dating history. you know, the less the better, because that means that she's not going to have certain traumas. That means that she values herself a certain way, like a wholehearted, like, good woman who actually values herself, her time, her energy, and her body. Spiritual women, a woman that follows God, that puts God, because if a woman can't submit to God, what the fuck think she going to submit to you? She not going to do it. She don't even submit to God. She don't even believe in a higher power. So how's she supposed to submit to you? It's not going to happen. She has a willingness and openness to be cooperative. You know that she would, you know, allow you to lead, allow you to be safe, allow you to be in your masculine energy. And then someone who, just the flip side of what I would look for in a man, takes care of themselves, loves themselves, puts the right things into their bodies, takes care of the people around them, goes to the gym, works out, takes care of her home, very nurturing. Like, those are the type of qualities that I would tell a man to look for in a woman. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little recap. Every week when I get off the live with Ash, I'm going to do a separate live. I have other YouTube videos that I post, but I'm going to be doing little segments and stuff like this. So I just wanted to jump on here and give like a recap of what we talked about in our other live. It got real deep though. We talked about all type of shit. We started talking about feminism. We started talking about the home dynamics, how they broken down the home, just like all the real... Call you? Okay, yeah, I'll call you. All the real shit that, like, our society really has been leading into a bad place. They're disconnecting us from ourselves. They're disconnecting us from our children. They're disconnecting us from community. Like, it's just bad. And that's why I decided to even start doing all of this as it is, because I feel like there are people in this world who have a certain energy, who have a certain purpose, and I would love to help people who actually want to know what it is to have healthy relationships and healthy love, because I've had to do the work myself. So I'll be doing this every week. Been doing it for a little while, but I'm going to keep doing it this way. That way I can recap and then put it into like a shorter video. I have more YouTube videos and stuff that are coming on these types of topics, so show love. But I'm get up conversation. Primarily, yes. That's like a big thing that I want to focus on. But thank you for your time, your energy. Y'all, peace. See you next week.